And welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing.
Oh,
Oh God,
fortunately the rib cage doesn't work, but Napoleon Bonaparte.
that's horrible. So we're playing Kingdom Death Monster, People of the Skull, and our settlement we just arrived at is a game of bones. So,
Hey, we haven't named it yet.
well, we're naming it. But so for those not familiar, we're playing hero mode as well. Hero mode gives all of our characters at creation +1 to any stat, and they can't die normally. They can cease to exist. They can be devoured. There's various things like that that can cause them to go poof. Also, if we ever get a settlement suffers -1 population, then we will apply that as well. But if the character would normally die, they will instead have to skip next time. The next thing is our we're also doing People of the Skull. What that means is we can only use weapons or armor that have the skull
No,
or
they have
that
bone.
bone that have the bone keyword in them. In addition, if we name all of our characters using the words bone or skull in every character's name, each of those characters will get +1 to any stat we choose. Hence why if you look on the screen right now, all 4 of our characters have 2 luck, is because we gave the hero mode a luck and the People of the Skull luck. Finally, if we get a skull basic resource and spend an endeavor to use that, we can take 4 characters, any 4 characters, multiple times even during lifetime, and they get +1 to all 6 of the primary stats. So we really want to get some skulls. But there are some definite negatives to this. So, for example, we don't have any waist armor at the start of the game. We don't have our founding stones. We don't have a lot of stuff. The White Lion armor in general is useless to us. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. But now, that being said, we're looking for some names from our viewers. Also, if you're on YouTube or a Patreon backer, please feel free to post in any of the chat on any of those. Any names that you might have that use the word bone or skull in the name. So, a couple that we've gotten so far. Gamer Darius gave us Bony Clyde. Morth gave us Tarja Boned. Link of Legends, our favorite so far, Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
And terrible, but
Morth
also
gave us
amazing.
another one, Bonesack Newton.
People are weird.
Yes.
Bon voyage.
Oh God, Squeezebox, Bone Voyage. Is that a character we plan to like ship off somewhere? As you can see, we have Gray Skull and Technicolor Skull, and then we also have Scully Mullet and Bonito. Finally, we can name one character Bone and one character Skull. Those names we have reserved for our first 2 saviors if we ever get them. We will name them just flat out Bone and Skull.
Okay, so Survivor's Return. We name the settlement, which is a
Game of Bones. It's horrible.
Game of Bones. So
Uh,
I've already iterated. So everybody gains a survival. I've already increased their.
so that would have to be Skull again.
Yeah,
So we will do Skull again.
Skulligan. Okay. So that gives us 4 endeavors.
Yay! Endeavors!
All right. The settlement day, the first event, the first day.
The first day. So, for our first day event, let me see. Yeah, so the art on this card is actually really impressive. I mean, that's one of the only cards that really has good art, but if you hadn't seen it, it's actually really good.
Ouch.
The settlement events. No, most of the settlement events, if I remember correctly, yeah, they don't have art.
Some of them do. Stranger in the Dark does. A little bit.
Yeah, but basically they have just the little faces and stuff like that. I really like that there's the full color art at the top there.
Mirror still. So,
for the first day event, you help set up the settlement. The survivors wander, drawn to the blooming light in the distance. They find the serene comfort of a tiring pile of lanterns and bones, and a small collection of scared people. Well, we just showed up with a lot of bones.
mhm. I'd be scared too if I saw these fuckers coming.
Yeah, no shit. They're butt-ass naked, carrying bones.
Uh-huh.
And other random line parts.
Yeah.
They don't even have a weapon. They've got a bloody mouth with teeth, and their hands are all bloody from tearing apart a lion.
And then they've got a bunch of lion bits.
Miraskull.
Yes, I've already written that down.
On a deep instinctual level, they know this area is safe and they make it their home. And other people are like, no!
Hey man, you know that murder event? Murder is hailed as the, like, you know, the leader of the settlement? I would not be arguing with these fuckers. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay, so you're going to be rolling this time, right? Or is it me?
Yes, I am rolling this
You've
time.
got the rolls this time. So, roll a d10, determine starting population. Woo! We get 7 plus, we get 10 unnamed survivors. Plus the returning survivors. So we shall name those 10 survivors. Oh god, Humphrey Bonegart. Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel uncreative suddenly.
Mm-hmm. I thought we were doing good with some of our names.
Yeah.
Which we haven't told anybody half of them.
Yeah.
So.
Though, we have a bunch of other stuff to do.
Oh, yes, we do.
Well, there's the other problem, which is we need to decide what our starting stats are going to be.
We'll start writing out the names, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Boney Clyde.
Boney Clyde. Return to the settlement section of the first story and proceed to update the death count. None of them.
0.
No, we had to go with a game of bones. But Bonehaven is a good name.
Yes. So Boney Clyde is going to be a female. +1 survival name. Alright.
Want to pass me the book?
The book?
The main book? I will continue while you fill out the cards.
We need to decide stuff.
Oh, we do? Oh,
when
okay.
we're naming them, we need to choose their stat layouts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figure we'll get them all named and then we'll go through the stat layouts. Or do we have to do that before we continue the first day event?
I guess we could continue the first day event, but, like, you know, yeah.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
It doesn't matter. Don't look at
Oh.
it. It doesn't matter. Like,
Oh, there's no first day thing in here?
It's not. Yeah, you're supposed to go to returning survivors.
Oh, okay.
It's not part of that. It's this.
Oh, I thought there was more on the
Because
first day.
we update the death count,
Oh.
and then we update the timeline. Like, there's nothing else to do there.
Oh, there isn't. Okay.
It's just follow the normal event stuff.
Okay, so returning survivors gives us language, and I already built the settlement.
Wait. It's an event.
Oh, it's an
Do
event.
the event.
Ah, this is why she usually does this. There's all our principles. Returning survivors. First word. We have to nominate a survivor. Which of our first 4 do we want to be the one? Probably. You seem to like, what was the name?
Bonito?
No, the other
Scully
one.
Mullet?
Scully Mullet?
Sure.
Scully Mullet it is. They step forward. They gain 1 courage. They lead the survivors and learn to speak to one another. They discuss their situation, realizing they must hunt to live. Add the White Lion to the query list. We gain language. I will get those cards quick. Starting a new settlement's always slow. Oh god. Our people are being creative.
Mm-hmm.
Skullhouse Rock.
Mm-hmm. This is a lot, by the way, so
I know.
only able to pay half attention to anything.
I know, that's why I'm moving forward and just keeping it going a little.
Yeah, but that adds more stuff that I'm supposed to be
Oh, it
keeping
does?
track of.
Okay, so we'll take it easy. Okay, so we've got language. Yay, language! We know how to speak. And we have a base innovation deck. Our innovation deck to start will have Symposium, inner lantern, drums, paint, hovel, and ammonia, which we hope to get off of a lion for free.
Yes.
Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I got all 6 cards. And that is placed. Now, we get the glowing center. Armed with language, the nominated survivor aptly names the glowing center of their home the Lantern Horde. The settlement gains the Lantern Horde settlement location, which we will be using the new one. So, the main difference here, and it's going to be virtually impossible to read for you guys because it is for us, because they only put up a picture of this on the Kickstarter, is we get a new Endeavor option on the bottom here of it. Oh god, that's green, so it's getting green screened for the build spots.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. So that bottom spot there, no, there is not. And even the armor on the antelope really isn't bone.
Yeah, just the antelope horns.
Yep. So the Endeavor requires Symposium, which we want anyways, goddammit. Nominate a survivor that has 2 or more hunt experience than yourself. They describe illuminating details of their desired death. If you are not death, gain 1 hunt XP from their story. If the nominated survivor has a broken jaw, instead gain an insanity. I love that.
Yes.
That detail, that's just awesome. So that's a new Endeavor option that we will have available to us to go with the Lantern Horde.
Though it is useless right now.
Yes. As I look for the Lantern Horde. So we now officially have a Lantern Horde. Yay! Okay. And I think that's it for the timeline? No, return to the first story. We don't have a death, so we don't get principal death.
No, we do not.
Okay.
We didn't do the other part. Returning survivors is not the only thing on the timeline.
Oh, it is not?
No.
Oh, okay. What is on the timeline? It says returning survivors, and... Oh, Gorm is on our timeline?
Mm-hmm.
What's the Gorm event?
It's, like it says on the thing. It says on the
Approaching Storm.
Yes.
To year 1. So we have to do Approaching Storm for the Gorm now. Okay. The settlement weather takes a turn for the worst. A light appears on the horizon. Oh, that is a gorgeous piece of art. Yeah, love. Oh, that is just stunning. Wow. A light appears on the horizon. From its origin, rolling masses of storm clouds approach the settlement, soaking everything in perpetual sheets of stale-smelling rain. Sudden flash floods, burning winds, and periods of strobing lightning continuously plague the settlement, leaving the survivors in epileptic fits. We can now hunt the Gorm. And then add it to the query list, and then Gorm Settlement will start next, or Gorm Climate will start next Lantern Year on the timeline.
Yes.
Okay, do we want to do Scully Mullet for Brave the Storm as well?
So Gorm is added to the timeline, and we have to add Gorm Climate.
Yep. Thank you so much for taking care of the survivors.
Okay. Oh god, I'm dizzy.
No problem. Sorry, you were looking down a lot.
There feels like there's something else about returning survivors, though.
We did first day.
It was a courage. Was there an understanding with that as well? I know that the Scully Mullet is supposed to skip the next hunt. I think there's something else with returning survivors on Scully Mullet.
Okay, let me double check. Oh, you're right. Sorry, I missed that. So place the Lantern Horde. The nominator survivor sits in front of the Lantern Horde in awe and gains 1 understanding.
Yeah.
They must skip the next hunt phase as they ponder the meaning of existence.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's horrible. Gorm climate will bone you hard.
Yes.
We need some of the gear from the Gorm. Honestly speaking, to play People of the Skull, we're going to need some of the Gorm stuff. So, Braving the Storm. The person who does this has a chance to get absent seizures, to get blind but gain a permanent speed, or all returning survivors could gain 1 survival, and we get hovel. So this we might want to put on somebody else. I don't know what you think.
Does it require them to skip the next hunt?
No, it does not. We're masochistic? No. Oh, taking the other names down?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so... What do we want to do for that? Okay, so what's the benefits?
Benefit. If we roll 7, 8, 9, or 10, we get hovel, and all returning survivors gain a survival. Otherwise, 20% chance of absent seizures, and 40% chance of blind with a permanent speed. So I don't think we want to do Scully Mullet for this one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just one of our other new characters.
Yeah.
How about Napoleon
Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yes, let's do him.
Okay, Napoleon Bonaparte it is.
He will approach the storm.
Okay.
Roll a d10. Yay! The resolute survivor stands strong in the face of the oncoming storm. If a little short. Struggling against the mighty winds, he gathers the settlement together to build a shelter against the sickening storms. If they have not innovated yet, the settlement gains hovel.
Huh. Interesting.
I think that's one of the base ones.
Yes.
Yay! We gain hovel. Returning survivors all gain +1 survival.
And language increases the survival limit, and hovel increases the survival limit, right?
That is correct. So that puts us up to 3.
Yes.
Okay, and I need to add the hovel stuff to the deck.
Yeah, hovel is super important.
Oh, yes. That was really nice to get this early.
So +1 survival to all survivors? To all survivors?
All returning survivors.
Okay.
So just the 4 we brought back. Okay, the 4 new things being added are Settlement Watch, Family, Bed, and Partnership. Yes, we're playing Kingdom Death Monster, yes. Masochistic and Kingdom Death Monster pretty much go hand in hand. The only downside to getting hovel this way is we went from having a 2 in 6 chance of drawing Symposium to 2 in 9.
Ouch.
So that kind of not cool. That's a little unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to probably have to be careful on what we pick to try to decrease the deck size as primary focus.
Yes.
Which sucks. Okay, so that was it for Gorm, it looks like. Anything else on the timeline?
No. That is it.
Okay. Develop. Pretty much standard develop. If we create a new birth, we get the principal new life.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think that is it for now.
Alright, so 1,
We need to do the stats on our characters, right?
we do need to do the stats on our characters.
Okay. So, I would like to have one character be a defensive character. By the way, if anybody has any ideas, yeah, a narrated and GM'd version of KDM could be cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I was thinking at one point of writing, like, story versions of this, but I couldn't even do it on a stream, I think.
no, it'd be hard. So, we want a defensive character.
Yes.
So I'm thinking somebody we're going to give 2 evasion to.
Okay.
So what's a good name for a defensive character? And by the way, if anybody has any ideas for the 2 stats and stuff they'd recommend we consider doing and a reason for doing it, let me know.
Yeah, I used some of our names out of the thing because I wasn't able to get them off of this, but I've got all of the names listed down as far as I can tell.
So what names did you use of ours?
Skullcap and Bonet.
Bonet. I love Bonet.
Yes.
Okay, so which one do you think would be good for a defensive or evasion-based character? If nothing stands out, I'd say Napoleon Bonaparte.
Sure, Napoleon Bonaparte.
He gets 2 evasion. King Calloway's recommending accuracy and strength.
Yeah, we want accuracy and strength on things that we're going to use for Nemesis.
Oh, right. Boney M. I don't get that one.
Dude, we don't have to get it.
Yeah. Okay, so probably 4 characters with accuracy and strength, you think?
Sure. So,
I'd just take the first 4. Unless you want to be picky.
I want to be a little bit picky because I prefer to create semi-gender equality.
Good call, good call. So 2 and 2.
Yeah. So, Bone A is getting +1 accuracy and +1 strength. +1 strength for Skullman. Skullcap. +1 accuracy, +1 strength.
God, the record keeping at the start is a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you get 10 characters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be more religious about it, because I've had a couple of cases where...
Can you give me the other 1.5 stuff? I'll explain that quick while you do this.
There you go.
So, other 1.5 updates. We have a small change to a Butcher card that adds a critical. Survival of the Fittest. So I'll put this down here. Oh, that's a little blurred. Not going to be able to fix that easily. Is that blurred in general?
I think it all came out a little bit blurred. But...
No. This, for some odd reason, this sheet's causing a blur. Survival of the Fittest. +1 strength and evasion to newborn. So we also get evasion now. Oh, but we don't have that yet.
Yeah.
How do we get survival of the fittest?
We have a choice: protect the young or survival of the fittest.
Oh, when we cause newborns.
Yes.
But that won't apply to any of these.
When we cause newborns.
And we get 1 reroll lifetime per character at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have that yet.
No.
In addition, there's an improved catgut bow, which we could give a shit about because we can't use it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have an improved rawhide drum, which added inspirational drumming. Whoever has it equipped, when they perform Encourage, all non-death survivors are affected. Some changes to the club's specialization and mastery. If we pick up a club, I'll go over that in a little bit more detail. There is technically a new secret fighting art for drums, if you get the drum innovation. I have Andromeda over here for some reason. If you get the drum secret fighting art, or drums, you can learn a secret fighting art off of the new drum innovation, which allows you to basically do a flanking attack. So it's a little hard to see there, but basically if you have two characters completely opposing an enemy, you get +1 accuracy and +1 strength if you have this and you're on the opposite side.
Okay, so we have all of those characters are now written down. We have 4 more characters. I took the liberty of having Boney and Clyde take the +2 luck since Scully Mullet can't go out next time around.
Ah, good call, good call.
So, I mean, I figure we want a reasonable stable of luck-based characters. Yeah, Rattle Chains won't work because it doesn't have Skull or Bone in it, but I've taken down a Jar Skulled.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So, do we want to do accuracy and strength on other characters, or do we
Let's do 2 and 2.
Okay.
That way we have backups in case we
Okay.
get fucked.
So, Mira Skull is going to be one of the luck characters.
Okay, there's also just a couple of other card updates. So you have their Drums and Forbidden Dance each get a small update. And then finally, Song of the Brave and Heart Flute also get a small update. So these are stuff that if we happen to get those innovations, we'll cover a little bit more detail when that happens. Other ones that also get a small update is pottery and face painting both do. And last but not least is sculpture gets a small update as well. And its wording isn't final, but we're going to go with the wording that's currently on the card. And we'll update if and when. Oh god. Rattlechains is wearing an armor made of 100 of bones.
Yes, but if it doesn't have Bone or Skull in the name, we can't use it. So we could use something like Rattlechain's Skull or Rattlechain's Bone, but we can't actually use that and have it qualify for the People of the Skull. Alas.
Next, Screaming Armor got updated, but that's not something we'll ever get, the full set. But if we hunt antelopes, we get more rewards. And, in addition, there is now a bug spot on the antelope hunt map.
That's which is nice for cooking.
It's a little hard to see there, but basically you put a bug spot down on the bottom there. So yeah, we should be able to, in theory, cook now, which would be nice. So we've got a few updates going on. And if more 1.5 stuff comes out while we're playing this game, we're going to integrate it as it becomes available. So there's a distinct possibility that in August, the actual 1.5 is going to release. And if you look out of it, and if that happens, we will switch entirely to the full 1.5, even if it means we have to make a couple minor modifications to how the settlement works. Or if there's like a new event or something, we'll run it late stage, as it were, if need be. Okay, so we're on to develop.
So how will also departing survivors gain something?
Gain a survival.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Oh, right. Oh, there's a spot on that sheet for that? Oh, that's nice.
The biggest problem is that these sheets have, like, survival upon departure, but the problem is it's complicated.
Yeah.
Because there's several that are like, oh, +2 survival when departing for a showdown with a nemesis monster.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, +2 survival when doing a special showdown.
Yes. All level 2 monsters should drop 2 more resources.
Did he actually
He commented that.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that in one thing, so we get +2 resources, basic resources for all level 2s. And he was saying there would be more for level 3s. So what I'm thinking is we'll do +3 for level 3 for right now.
Okay.
That aligns with the antelope anyways, which works well.
Okay. So, we have 3 endeavors.
4.
4 endeavors, sorry. We have 4 endeavors. We have to craft at least a couple of the locations. Probably the organ grinder and the...
well, we need the bonesmith.
Yeah, the organ grinder and the bonesmith.
Yep.
And then the question is whether or not we want to... Then we probably want to innovate.
Yeah.
And then what we do with the last one. So we could either craft the skinnery, which we might put off, but putting it off means that we can't use endeavors for other things later.
Ah, see, I would actually in the direction of possibly try to have a kid.
Yeah,
Because if
though
we get that, we
remember,
get the reroll.
we do have shitty chances of getting children.
Not yet. It's normal right now. Oh,
Shitty chances
oh,
of
the
getting
augury.
children because you have to augury.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Okay, so we are going to craft the organ grinder.
And the bonesmith.
Organ grinder and the bonesmith.
Okay, let me pull those out. So we do have the organ grinder. And gee, the bonesmith is kind of needed for us.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, we're not too worried about the skinnery right now, I think. We'll see.
Yeah, there's not really much to do with the skinnery immediately, so that is two of our endeavors.
Yeah, I think eventually we need it for the bandages we can make. Bandages could be good.
Yeah, but we probably don't need it immediately, theoretically.
No. Eventually, the rawhide drum could be good. We can't use the whip, I don't think. And we can't use any of the armor. So Skinnery's lower priority, but we will need it for the leather worker.
Yes.
That's probably going to be something we'll make quick just because.
Though we do, yeah, though that's only really for the bone sickle and the bone thing, because most of the Skinnery stuff we can't use, I think.
Now,
we need leather later, I guess. Maybe.
There was a lion weapon we can use. I can't remember which one. Because it has the bone word, so we don't want to spend that bone. I want to say it's either the beast Qatar.
Beast Qatar isn't. Beast Qatar is the that you mixed up Beast Knuckles and Beast Qatar. Sorry, my head.
Lion Beast Qatar.
It's
called the Lion Beast Qatar.
Really? Oh, fuck me. I'm an asshole.
And then there's the King Spear, and I know the Cat Fang knife, I believe, has it, but we won't get that soon.
We cannot use the Qatar.
Okay, what about the King Spear?
Nope.
And the Cat Fang knife. I think we can use that.
Yes, we can use the Cat Fang knife.
And then we can use the lion skin cloak. What does that do for us?
It, anytime you take a damage, it's reduced by 1.
Okay.
But to a minimum of 1.
Okay. So we might want to make those.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to save the fur, because we need 2 furs to make a cloak.
Okay.
The shimmering mane we can't wear, right?
It's an accessory, not armor.
Oh, it
so
is?
Technically, we can wear it.
Oh, we can.
Double checking. Yes, it is an item flammable.
Okay, so we'll hold on to the shimmering mane.
Yes.
And the white fur.
And we can wear the cat's eye circlet, so we don't want to get rid of the eye of cat.
Okay, so these 3 we are going to need to save.
The biggest thing is, the reason why we added the Gorm, actually, was because we can use the Wisdom Potion.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, we want a Wisdom Potion.
Yeah, because it allows us to look at the AI location, which we otherwise can't do
Without Analyze.
without the headband.
Yeah.
Because we can't use the rawhide headband.
Or having Analyze where you stand right next to the monster.
Yes.
But the potion's better. Okay, so what do we want to use as far as resources? The organ, the basic hide, or actually, yeah, let's use the basic hide. Or actually, no, keep the basic hide because hide doesn't matter for us. We'll use the tail, and then either the cat bone or the claw, because it doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, well, in a lot of ways, it doesn't matter what we do, anyways. Because.
Okay, and that will be for our innovation.
Yep.
So we only get 2 cards.
Yes.
Hero mode.
God, fuck that noise. Ugh.
Oh, I know. I am so hoping we get lucky and get Symposium again. That would be so nice.
Yeah.
Get that really early.
It would be super nice.
Yes. Oh my God, please. Schiffer Bone Jangles. Oh God. Okay, so bed and family are our options.
Okay.
Symposium was number 4. So for bed, we get a survival limit, and we can possibly gain insanity or cure various severe injuries. Family, we gain survival, and
only on departing. It does not increase our survival limit.
Oh yes. And we can do the surname thing,
Mm-hmm.
which passed on weapon proficiency, which isn't a big deal, I don't think, yet. I mean,
it would be later. Bed would get a card out of the deck, and Bed has positives for intimacy.
Yes. So I think Bed is also... We don't add more.
Yeah.
So I think Bed's the way to go. Okay. So that drops our deck size to 8, I believe.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
So that's 3 endeavors. So we have 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
So we can either make the Skinnery, or we can risk, I'd say, the Lion Claw at a possible.
No. We need weapons.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
We ain't risking any of this shit. Like, these two are pretty much going straight into weapons, dude.
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we need a bone darts.
Yes, bone darts cost a bone. Use the Lion Claw.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna use both of them, but yes.
Oh, I was hoping to make a bone axe. We
Okay.
can't make a bone axe.
No.
Damn it.
Bone darts.
Yeah, we need the darts just in case the lion goes into ground fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want a blade or a dagger?
Dagger has higher speed. Blade has more strength. We want to get more weapons. We don't really care, or more crits. We don't really care about strength.
Fair.
So Bone Dagger is 371. Bone Blade is 262. So,
371, 262. I think the 262 personally.
you think so?
That's my opinion, but I'm open. And right now our followers cannot agree.
Yeah.
That's a hard call. I prefer the slower speed in general.
Mm-hmm. But there's something to be said about high speed, like high speed and high luck.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because you don't necessarily want to wound.
Though for the Nemesis, eventually we'll want higher strength.
Yeah, I can be convinced to go for a Bone Blade instead of a Bone Dagger.
Okay, let's do the blade then.
Okay.
King Calloway the Second wins.
Alright.
Is King Calloway a reference to something I don't know?
Because that's what that happens.
Yep.
Because it didn't really matter. We needed both weapons.
Okay.
So we have a broken lantern and a monster hide.
Yep. Lanterns aren't... Well, we might...
We need them later.
For the iron, make the couple iron to go with the skull if we get it.
Yeah.
The hide we could possibly... it's your name.
It sucks that we have no organs, because it would be really nice to have
No,
some
the
evasion.
dagger is not ranged.
Yeah. No, it's not ranged.
We don't... Yeah, if we had organs, we could make the grease.
Yeah, grease would be nice. But
Yeah, and I don't want to blow that Eye of Cat. We
No.
need the Cat's Eye Circlet so
Cat's Eye
bad.
Circlet is so nice.
Though we do have a Shimmering Mane, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I just realized. Using the skull to get the stat boost,
Mm-hmm.
instead of making the actual skull helm.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's a horrible trade-off in some ways.
Yeah.
Wow. Though you can use 2 bone to make a skull helm.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to trade augury?
I'm thinking so. That's kind of where I'm leaning.
Yeah, we can augury.
Because we have the hide, which isn't going to do a shit for a while.
So we need somebody to augury.
Yeah, we've got the bone darts. We need those to do ranged. The bone darts have a range of 6, I believe.
Yes. So let's have Scully Mullet do it.
Oh,
She's
to get
got
the understanding.
one understanding already.
Okay.
So, come on, rolling big. Rolling big.
Or low.
Nope.
Nope. Survival.
Yay, 3 survival and Scully Mullet.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, so that's our endeavors. Do we want to do a second fight today, or...
No.
Nope. Enough setup work, as it were.
Oh, come on, man. I still have a little bit of writing to do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I haven't recorded the names of the survivors in the fucking settlement yet.
Okay, so just a reminder with this, one of the things is, we're mostly probably going to play this on Sundays. The time will vary based on everything from when we wake up, when we grab lunch, if the Bears are playing football that Sunday, what time are they playing. So there's a lot of things that are going to impact what time we play this. So this won't be on as fixed of a schedule for people as we normally are. We might also, if we're just feeling up to it midweek sometimes, we might run a game, but that'll probably be exceedingly rare. But if there are holidays, this is probably going to be the game we'll whip out for like a special holiday session here and there. So, oh god, three-headed skull monkey. That's horrible. I love it though. But thank you everybody for joining, and as always, we greatly appreciate our Patreon backer. Pardon me. We greatly appreciate our backers on Patreon. You can see us at Patreon/ForgedByGeeks. You can also follow us on YouTube, and we hope to see you again. Thanks
Take care,
very
guys.
much.